What's up, everybody? I'm Odie from Odie's Reptile Factory, and today we are back with another video. E3 is upon us. You know, the Super Bowl of gaming, where we're going to find out the next big thing. So today we're going to go ahead and do our E3 predictions for Nintendo, Xbox, and then PlayStation. I'm basically going to make 3 predictions for each and a bold prediction and go from there. So let's get it started. First off, we're going to start with Nintendo. I believe that a new 3D Metroid is going to be announced, and it's going to be very similar to the old Metroid Prime games from the GameCube. This next one's kind of wishful thinking. It's an old favorite of mine from the N64, but Diddy Kong Racing. There's not an exclusive kart racer for the Switch yet that is not Mario Kart, which is just a port from the Wii U. So I think that'd be a good way to start. Last thing, we've been hearing a lot of rumblings about Bayonetta 3 over at Platinum Games. I think that Nintendo will put up the check, and Bayonetta 3 is once again going to be exclusive to the Switch. Not too sure, when that would come out, of course, but I expect a trailer at the very least. And my bold prediction is that Nintendo's actually going to get many third-party games, and that games like Call of Duty World War II and Resident Evil 7 are going to be announced for the console. Those are just the 3 for Nintendo. Next up, we got Xbox. I believe a Halo spin-off game is going to be announced, something in the vein of ODST or Halo Reach. Nothing to do with Chief or anything, but I think that's going to be announced, and I do believe that's going to come out with the Scorpio this October or November. Next up, Project Scorpio is going to be called the Xbox 10S. Figure the Xbox with Windows 10, and the S is just thrown in there, just like the Xbox One S was. And it's going to be a PC console hybrid. Basically a PC, but with the simplicity of a console. And then my third prediction is that it's going to be priced at $499 US. I mean, with 6 teraflops, 12 gigabytes of RAM, and then the vapor chamber cooling, I don't see any way it's $400. And then my bold prediction for Xbox is that they're going to reboot the Fable series. I have a feeling the Studio Gobo is going to be working on it, since they recently cut a deal with Microsoft. So I have a feeling they're going to be working on it, and that it's going to be more of an adult, bloody version of what the old Fables used to be. Maybe something like, like Shadow of Mordor style, where you're able to, cut off people's limbs and heads and stuff. And then the last thing we got up is, PlayStation. They're the favorites to win E3, of course. They got the most studios, and we kind of expect them to have games. The C3 is basically a tale of Xbox's power and hardware specs versus PlayStation games. So we'll see what'll win out. First prediction up: Sucker Punch's new game will be announced, and it will not be an Infamous game. Have no clue what kind of game it'll be, whether it be another superhero type game or what, but it'll be another Infamous game. It will not be another Infamous game. Next up, the God of War release date will be announced, and I'm predicting it's coming out September of this year. And then my third thing is another one that could be wishful thinking, but it's something that many PlayStation fans have been asking for quite a while now, and I think it would greatly help the PS4, because they really don't have a multiplayer game that's made by their first party studios. That would be a new SOCOM game. You know, it would probably be a reboot of the series, but a third person tactical shooter, multiplayer tactical shooter, I think would fit in well into the PlayStation ecosystem, being that there really isn't any multiplayer games made by Sony that are specifically like targeting multiplayer, not just added on like Uncharted. Then my bold prediction is that Sony is going to announce a PS4 handheld. I don't know if it'll be called the PSP3, the Vita 2, PS4 portable, but it will be as powerful as the PS4, and it'll be very similar to the Switch in that you'll be able to take your games out, play them anywhere, no internet required. They'd all be played natively on the system. And I believe that this could give Sony a little bit of an advantage just because they have more third-party support than Nintendo does. Although Nintendo has traditionally held the handheld market on lock, what would be different this time is that since it's basically a PlayStation Portable, we don't have to worry about Sony not supporting the console, mainly because all of the developers and all that third-party support, first-party support's already there. Anything developed for the PS4 naturally is going to work on the handheld as well. So, and you know, that'll probably, if I had to guess a price, it'd probably be in the $300 range to get that done. All in all, if I had to predict who was going to win E3, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's going to be Xbox. They have more to lose, and you know, it's basically now or never for them. I think they're going to come out swinging. I have a feeling Sony's going to play it safe, being that they have such a huge lead in the console, you know, race. So, I mean, we'll see this weekend, see how it goes. Microsoft's console's on Sunday, Sony's on Monday, and then Nintendo's on Tuesday. So by Wednesday, we should have a winner. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Right after the conferences, I will be giving my thoughts on each conference, what I thought. You know, we'll go over, see how many predictions I got right or wrong. You know, come check it out. Give me some support, and hit that subscribe button. Thanks, guys. I'm up.